Hey gang, welcome back to Destroy All Humans. Okay, before we get started, a disclaimer, I'm back recording this commentary because I accidentally lost the original commentary. There was some, but it didn't get saved for reasons which I've explained in the stream. So yeah, we're doing this like this. Okay, sorry, I'm catching up. So we're going to change over to the Pale Rider skin. I believe what we're about to do now is we're about to go through the stuff that I did in Uniontown. I did a lot of stuff in between episodes, and so we're going to see the collection of all the probes, the remaining probes, the race, the abduction, and the Armageddon were all done this week as well. So all of those things will get done right now. We're going to do Armageddon, abduction, and race, I believe, in Uniontown, and we're also going to pick up all the probes. Those were done off camera in between episodes. And so I'm going to cut those in now, and you guys can check those out and see how they went down. So yeah, here you go. Here is the Uniontown activities that I did in between weeks. So here you go.
One of the rogue behavioral observation drones seems to have joined a bar crawl. Catch it and bring it back to the mothership. Good work, Crypto! Hurry up! What are you, Martian slime?
Hamsters from space.
Space
Pygmies! Take me to space. Space invaders!
Excellent work, Crypto.
Martians!
Push! You have a mere minute to complete this task. Excellent work, Crypto. Collect specimens of human workers for scientific examination. A bigger sample means better results. I'll take them dead or alive, but I'll double them. That's not what I ordered. That's not what I ordered.
Alien! I'm on a break! Get it out of here! Get it off of me! Invaders! Knock it alien! Little trees! Careless spacemen!
That's not what I ordered.
You have the right to remain silent.
Stop, Crypto! I can't use those samples.
You're under arrest!
Hey, pal! Let...
You're blocking me! Get out of the way!
Drop the...
Stop, Crypto! I can't use those samples.
Out of the way!
I can only keep the orbital transporter stationary. Only 1 minute remaining. Get to it.
Little huh?
That's half of the sample size.
Was right.
No!
No, no, no! That is not what I asked for.
Spaceman! Out of the way! Hey! Get it off! Hey, Harry! Why you? Nice! Hey! Crap! The hell's going on? Get it off of me! Pygmies!
Good work, Mister.
Drop the...
Only a few more samples.
Hey, pal! The hell's going on, already?
The colossal abductor beam is about to lose its target lock.
Right! Drop the T-space!
A new collective is formed on board already. Ooh. They're resistant to change, but they'll soon settle down to assembling my new transmogrification prototype. Should it come to total war with the humans, we need to destroy as much of their production capacities as possible.
You're going!
Excellent work, Crypto! Good work, Crypto!
Out of the way! Well, hamsters from space. Space invaders! Help! Little brain! Midget!
Ruinous! Only 1 minute remaining! Get to it! Wreck it!
Spacemen! Out of the way!
Perfect!
Run for your life! Alien! Space freak! Space invaders! Body snatch!
Don't wait! Deface!
Out of the way! Help! With me! Midget Tommy! Orson Welles! Spacemen!
Now their organization is in chaos. Whatever will the warlords do about that?
Space freak! Orson Welles was right! Little green pissants!
You talking to me?
Whoa! Aliens! I'm getting out of here! Orson Welles was right! Very funny. My Peter Lorre! Spacemen! Out of the way!
You're blocking my shots. Get out of the goddamn way. Throw down, baby.
Space free!
You're going.
Little free!
You're dead.
Whoa! Space invaders!
Anybody ever tell you you look like a grave baby?
Spacemen! Out of the way, freak!
Hey, you talking to me?
Hey,
Space rat. You don't have to go home, but you can't
Damn,
die, you
scumbag! Get
scumbag.
out of here!
In the
Spacemen! Out of the way! Orson Welles was right!
Space invaders. Move!
Like I care! Whoa! Guess it was not. Orson Welles was right!
Okay, there you go, guys. Those were the activities. We're going to go into the next mission, which is called the Lone Gunman. I'm just reacting to what's on the screen, guys. Hopefully I'm catching this okay. So yeah, this is our next mission in the episode. This is where we're going to go into Capital City, I think it is. And get this done. The Lone Gunman. Here we go.
I've been monitoring the radio. This human Withers says the president will appear before his subjects today. This president must be more integral to their social order than I suspected. I have noticed a significant increase in activity in front of the White House.
Right on. Just tell me where he is and what he looks like.
The mothership's tracking system is broken. I think he uses those convoys of long black vehicles for transit.
You think?
I can't exactly pinpoint the president from orbit, Crypto. It's not like he walks around with a big red arrow over his head. I need you to follow those vehicles so we can identify him.
Big. Is that a jab at the game? Okay, guys. So we have to get to the convoy, but we cannot alert the police. So I'm trying to stick to the rooftop. I think I'm having trouble getting on the roof here, but I'm gonna stick to the rooftops. I originally was gonna do disguise, but I think I decided that was gonna be too slow to get over there. Besides, we got all this restricted area in the way, so like the disguise wouldn't really even help. I'm sticking. You can see I'm sticking to the roof. I'm actually trying to go around the White House to some extent. So yeah. Oh, and there's a probe. We landed right in front of a probe, so there you go. We got our third probe of the area. Alright, there's the convoy over there. So I think at this point I'm going to head down.
Hello?
And grab a disguise. Yep, there you go. Okay, and we're just going to head for the convoy. And follow them around. We got a detector going off right here.
I like Ike, and I'm proud of it.
If only Dick would pay as much attention to me as he does his collection of Broadway show tunes.
My mind says Ike, but my body says Ike. Hoffman, you just lost a vote.
Scanning. Oh, look. Their vehicles use hydrocarbon combustion. How quaint. Crypto, try not to breathe.
To curve and perfect. Damn it, I lost it.
I'm gonna have to breathe.
The end is nigh. It's really, really nigh.
I'd do anything to get Johnny's attention, anything!
Okay, so yeah, there's not really much to say here. We're just following this convoy.
Passengers and components are both made of carbon compounds. They must have gotten the Soylent Green leather interior. Pricey option.
Sure.
Can't wait to get home. Nobody makes meatloaf like my Mary Lou. God, I need a drink. No, make that 2 drinks. 2 very large drinks.
Yeah, I hear you, buddy.
I just don't get this rock and roll. Nothing but noise. What is it with teenagers these days?
Oh, their electronics are masking all human neuroelectrical signals. Well, so much for biorhythms. They still got the horoscope, though.
What's wrong with fuchsia?
Sure. I'm not sure what that means, but... Okay, I guess. I think we're just about there.
They all think I'm crazy. I know it. I mean, I am crazy, but that's hardly the point.
Now we're in a restricted area, so gotta be... We still haven't gotten the optional objective yet.
Look out! It's an ambush! Circle the wagons! Throw me a shotgun! Get the women folk inside! Oh, I really must stop watching human television. Screw it. Destroy them all!
Okay, so that's it. We're here, and we're being attacked. Now we've got an optional objective here is to drown soldiers. So these guys don't count; those are agents, but the soldiers coming along.
I have to report to Hoover again, please.
Getting a little hairy right here. But so we got our optional objective.
Move it or lose it. Look at me again, punk. I dare.
Get out of the way or I'll shoot through you!
Yeah, it got a little bit tight right there, but
No, but I've been told being lifted's getting old.
there you go. We're back. We're fine. So we just got to take out this one last guy, which happens to be a mech.
did to those monkeys. That was pretty smooth.
Crypto! The wither creature has just made another broadcast. He says the president will be appearing before his subjects in a short time. Clearly he is a wily adversary, much more so than Armquist.
All right.
So you want me to disintegrate him mercilessly into a trillion teeny-weeny bits? Roger that, big kahuna.
Excellent! You're learning.
Okay. Our job is to kill the president. Okay, we've got another optional here to kill the president with explosives. So, piece of cake. Done.
Of course, I wouldn't expect the humans to take this lying down. But hey, you're a big crow now, right?
We're
You
just
can take care of yourself.
heading back to the saucer. No big deal.
Crypto, the dudes in dark have found your saucer. I think they're planning to destroy it this time. Hurry! They're going to destroy your saucer. Oh, and they know they're gone for another piece property. I'm no expert in human explosives, but it looks to me like they're laying enough to breach the power cells. That could vaporize the entire city. Crypto, the dudes in dark have found your saucer. I think they're planning to destroy it this time.
Okay.
I'm no
Take
expert
two.
in human explosives, but it looks to me like they're laying enough to breach the power cells. That could vaporize the entire city.
So,
Them. Go ahead.
Hurry! They're going to destroy your saucer. Oh, and
yeah,
they
the first
know
one I
they're
got
gone for another
killed.
property.
Space invaders.
I think this time I played it a little safer and just took everybody out rather than try to do it individually. And there you go. Get inside, and I think that's the end of the mission.
Crypto.
Piece of cake. Not even a problem. Mission successful. We got 100%. Don't alert the police, drown the soldiers, and kill the president with an explosion. 2750 XP. President peril. Officials say Huffman is recovering, has minor headache. Government officials deny claims of any alien involvement in assassination attempt. President Huffman was hospitalized after his extended tour of Capital City yesterday during a parade held in honor of President Huffman. The president suffered a minor reaction to an unusually bright flash from cameras located on a nearby grassy knoll. Clutching his head, he was immediately rushed to the nearest hospital where doctors diagnosed the problem as a minor migraine. Allegations that the president's head exploded have been dismissed as communist propaganda. Government officials stressed that the president is perfectly healthy and will be resuming his normal duties soon. There you go. Yeah, perfect timing on that one. Okay, so as you can see, we have a bunch of DNA
How
now,
about your gun or your abilities?
and that's as a result of doing all those side missions, which, by the way, took me a lot of attempts. Don't kid yourself. The race in particular was very, very difficult. I think the key to that race is to use dash as much as possible. So yeah, we can upgrade. I think I do some upgrades here, starting with the dash. It's upgraded to 5,000. The Ectotron ramjets. And then the only other thing I think that is left, if I'm not mistaken, is the anal probe. So if I am not mistaken, I go ahead and take both of these. The rectal packager screen. There you go. And that's it. That's everything for Crypto. He is fully 100% upgraded. Very, very nice. And then we still have some left over, so I think I did do something with the saucer. We've still got quite a bit to do on the saucer to upgrade it. Yeah, we take the magneto storage compartment. That's right. And I think I take something else, if I remember right. Yeah, like the volume control. Yep, there you go. There you go. There's a couple more upgrades for the saucer. Very nice. So there you go. Well, right, yes, we're going to head back to Santa Modesta, and I'm doing this for a particular reason. We're going to go grab a trophy. Okay, guys. In order to do this particular trophy that I'm after, I have to go to a specific location on the beach, and it takes me a minute to find this, so I think I'm gonna cut out here and come back in when we find that spot. So I'll be back in just a second.
Space creatures!
Okay, there's the sign I was looking for, guys. The one that says "Don't feed the sharks," and you can see kind of where it is. We're over by the beach where all that stuff is. So, to get this trophy, all we need to do is find a human. This one will do fine.
Drop the teenster!
And drop him in the water. There you go. There's your trophy. Do feed the sharks. Demonstrate fear on free spirit near a warning sign. Something. I didn't catch the rest of that, but that's fine. And there you go. We'll head back to the mothership. And I do believe we're going to head into Turnip Seed Farm at this point. Yep, there you go. We're heading into Turnip Seed Farm for the same purpose. We're going to go get a trophy. All right. So we're in the actual saucer, and what we're going to do is abduct a cow. But I think I wanted to get away from those guns. I could have done it right there. I don't... It's fine. All we got to do is find a cow somewhere. Doesn't really matter which one. I just wanted to get... I think I just wanted to get off the guns. So, having a little trouble finding a cow, but they're around, so I don't think it takes too terribly long.
Bring it on, spaceman!
And there's a herd over here. So we're just going to abduct a cow.
You want a piece of me?
There you go. As is tradition, abduct a cow with your saucer. Nice. That's all there is to it. That takes care of that trophy. Very, very cool.
Step right up. Weapons, abilities, saucers, upgrades are us.
Okay, guys, we're going to head into Capital City and take a look around. I think if I remember right, I accidentally start the next mission instead of going in on exploration mode. So I think this is a mission start, but I cancel back out of it pretty quick. Yeah, the Furon filibuster. So it's right about now that I'm realizing that the mission has started up.
Now that the president is dead, the human senators are voting for a new leader. The vote is agonizingly close.
When the president
Okay, so we're gonna return to the mothership. This isn't what I wanted to do, so yeah, that's what I thought.
So
We're gonna try that again, this time going in exploration mode. There you go. Okay, we're heading into Capital City. And I think the first order of business is to do some challenges, or at least attempt them. And the first one is the race.
I'm taking you in, Martians.
So, here we go.
While you're catching this drone, you may as well enjoy the sights. And don't forget the data.
This is a fairly long
They've come.
race.
Excellent work, Crypto.
And they're
Good work, Crypto.
they've come to kick
Body snatchers.
Perfect!
Hairless.
man.
Good work, Crypto.
They've come from
So yeah, there's not much to say about this. We're just chasing this drone. I think I get relatively close to doing it, but I don't know that we
Body snatchers.
quite make it. Now, remember, this is my first time through. I've never seen this race before in my life, so I've done all I'm trying to do is follow the drone.
Superb! Halfway to destruction!
Good work, Crypto. Good work, Crypto.
We're coming up on a fairly tricky turn right here. This is where I almost lose him.
Excellent work!
This first time I came through. I do this run
You have a mere
3 or
minute to
4
complete
times,
this task.
and I think in subsequent runs I know that he's about to make that turn, but in this first run I almost didn't even realize where he went.
Perfect!
But it is a tricky turn. We got our first star.
Superb!
And there's our second. I mean, for a first run, this was actually pretty good. Can't really
Hustle, Crypto!
complain too much.
The greatest city on Earth. Ha! And about the drone self-destruct mechanism. I can neither prove nor disprove what's occurred, but expect another write-up in your ever-expanding file.
So there you go. 84-14. We only missed it by less than 600 points. So that's not too shabby. So yeah. I run it a few more times. I'm probably going to cut all this out because I don't ever actually hit 3 stars. So I'll meet you guys back when we get to the next challenge.
While you're catching this drone, you may as well...
Okay, guys. I think I gave up on that one after a couple of tries. So we got 2 stars. I'll go back and work on that later. Probably in between episodes. So we're heading for one of the next Armageddon. Oh, there's a probe over here that I've just noticed, so we'll grab that as well. Okay, Armageddon. Drain the marked targets for more DNA. Okay, we're heading in.
Use your saucer to wreak as much havoc as possible. Destroy anything in your path!
Okay, we all know the deal. We're gonna go drain these cars. Destroying things along the way if we can. I think this first one, I don't actually manage to get 3 stars on this. If I'm not mistaken. In fact, I'm quite positive of it. I think it took me a few tries. We do end up getting 3 stars in this level. So I'll show you the first run through where we failed, and then I'll show you the final run where we actually did it. But I think it did take me 4 or 5 tries. And really, this is just kind of a matter of luck. If they put the cars like all the way across town, and you have to go like across the entire city each time you're trying to ramp, you're never gonna make it. It's all a matter of where they spawn. If they spawn in pretty close to each other, then you've got a better chance. We've got actually some pretty close spawns here.
Only 1 minute remaining. Get to
But
it.
it was my first try, so I wasn't quite sure what I was doing. I think. Pretty sure I don't.
Superb!
Over there we got 1 star. Just did a lot of damage. So-
Spoiler alert!
We actually came pretty darn close. I think if I had had one
Hurry!
more...
Keep destroying!
Oh no, we did get 3... I got 3 stars on the first try.
Victory!
Okay.
This town is ours for the taking, Crypto. Next on the agenda, building some colorful monuments.
That's odd. I didn't think I had gotten that on the first try. Maybe I'm thinking of the other city. That's possible. So there you go. 1.2 million. And that's what we got. So there you go. That one's done. Sweet. Alright, I think because I finished that one to 3 stars, we're going to go do another one. I was only planning on doing 2, but I want to have 2 that I can do off camera. And I like to show them on camera before I do that. This one we already got. Which I should be realizing right about now. There we go, yep.
Space invaders!
Somebody.
I think we're heading for one of the next ones.
Hey, space rat.
So yeah, I wanted to have 2 that I didn't get 3 stars on. That I could try off camera, although I don't know if I'm going to have time this week to do that, to be honest.
They're coming. Anybody there?
To be totally honest, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, this one. This Abduction. So we'll give this a try. I think I did this 3 or 4
Toss
times.
as many agents as you can get your paws on into the orbital transport. Throw in their vehicles too. I want to know what drives them.
Fight the boys!
I can only keep the orbital transporter stationary
This
for a few
one-
minutes. Stop shilly-shallying!
I feel like it might behoove me to have an upgrade for this. For the anal probe.
That is not
Although,
what I asked.
now that I say that, I just realized that Crypto's fully upgraded, so that's not going to work. But I think what I need to do is use the anal probe, because that kills a bunch of them at a time, and then I could like just take the bodies and throw them into the thing. Rather than me trying to throw them and hit the ground and then dump them in, and like he didn't even die. Yeah, we ended up getting killed. Yeah, let's try it again.
Toss as many agents as you can get your pods on into the orbital transport. Throw in their vehicles
I think
too.
anal probe is the
I
way
want
to go
know
with this
what
one.
drives
I feel like.
them.
Put me down!
I suppose the other one would be the brain snatch thing, because that would like incapacitate them. But it might take them too long to die. I'm trying to kill them off
Spacemen!
before I throw them in. That guy just died before he went in, completely by accident.
Oh, good. Is this you have? It's all. This is the end of the road. Put me down, space freak! Last call. Don't make me call. Have to go home, but you ever? Nobody ever wants to die. Oh, goody. This is as soon as party's over, space rat. You picked the wrong planet to mess with. Is this all you got? It's make me sick.
So yeah, you can see I'm having a rough time even getting through this mission, much less getting 3 stars on it.
You ever put me down?
The logistic is have weaponry that takes out my shields like pretty fast.
Oh, goody.
Only 1 minute remaining. Get to it.
Yeah. That might be the last time I try it. We try it again? No. I was like, nope, nope. But there you go. We've got 2 that I can do in between weeks. If I can get those 2 done, that'd be great, because then we'd only have 1 left. Which I've never tried. Oh, there's a probe. I think we're doing probe hunting now. So we're going to be looking around for probes. Seeing what we can find. So there's not really much to say about this. I'm just going to be hunting around for those probes. And I think I end up picking up about 10 more or so, something like that. So it's a, you know, it's a good start. There's 30 in total in this particular area, and it's the final 30 of the game.
Hairless hamsters from space.
And like I usually do, I'm kind of looking up from up top because it's easiest, you know, not to be detected from up here. Which kind of naturally means I'll find the ones that are up high before I find the ones that are down below. So it just is how it works out. There's a probe. Dang. Nice. Noise. So yeah, we're just scanning the area. I'm not sure how far away they actually spawn in. Like if you can be far away and still see them. Something I'll probably have to check out at some point.
You're going out of business. Get me.
What is it all doing? Oh, there's one over there on scaffolding. Or whatever this is called, the window washer machinery. Ugh. Power transformer. Tall building.
Space invaders!
Body snatchers.
Oh, there's a probe. Right, another gazebo probe. Let's do. We found a gazebo.
Bring it, bad boy. Bring it on.
They come to kick-ass and chew bubblegum, and they're all out of bubblegum.
That one cracks me. I always think of that as a line from Duke Nukem. But I wonder, maybe it wasn't. Maybe they just used it. And it was something. I always thought they made it up. But I guess, I don't know. Maybe they didn't. Maybe it was used in the 50s. Oh, there's a probe below us. Okay, I think what I'm doing now is I'm going to head over to... Well, I think that's the White House just in front of us, right? We're going to head over there and look for probes. And there's one right there.
Let's do this.
So I do believe we make a couple of laps around this thing. One on the bottom level and one on the next level up.
Throw down, baby. You're going down.
There's a probe right there. Nice.
You want a piece of this, cupcake?
I'm not sure we find any more around the White House. I think that might have been it. Can't guarantee it, but I don't remember the video. So now we're going up to the top level, the roof, and I'm just going to check around. Right, that looks like the White House. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. I think it would be a restricted zone, wouldn't you?
Oh, gross.
They're coming.
Around the Washington Monument
Them.
and the Lincoln Memorial.
They've come from outer space.
I've never been to any places, so I'm assuming they look more or less like that. I've seen pictures, but
Anybody there?
Never
Hairless
actually
hamsters from space.
been there myself. Oh, there's a
What are you
probe
doing?
over there by the statue. Nice.
I'm shutting you down. Them. You're going.
Somebody. Anyone.
Here, pussy, pussy, pussy.
Okay. All right, we're heading for the bridge. Fly over the army guys.
Get it on. Last call. You're going.
You think I'm scared of you?
Drop your little green pissants!
This whole back area is
Midget
restricted
power!
for whatever reason. I don't know why. I'm actually not sure what this is. There's a probe. There's a probe over there. I can see it. Yeah, I did see it. In the game. I was gonna say, if I don't see that, I know where to go get one, but yeah, I saw it. And this... What is this building? Oh, I just saw a probe on the left. I don't think I get that one, do I? I don't know. I'm not sure if I do or not. I just noticed. Oh, there's one right there. It's easier to see him when you're not controlling the guy, so... Clearly, I have not yet seen it to this point. We'll see if I pick up on it. If not, I know where there's another probe I can go get. Over by this building. I might see it when I come around the other side. What I am assuming is Arlington Cemetery. I'm heading back around the other way. We made it to the roof. So yeah, I think I'm just looking around the roof at this point to see if there's anything up here. I'm very curious to see if I end up seeing that one that's over the crane, which is just ahead of us. Should be. Hilarious if I don't see it. Don't remember picking it up past this point. Yep, I think I'm heading for the cemetery. Somebody just flew up in the air. Yeah, I think I was wanting to see if there's anything over here. But what I think ends up happening is I end up getting told to go back.
Where do you think you're going, Mars? Back on track.
There you go. Yep, I never saw that probe. Okay, well, I know where it is. I know where it is now. That's funny. That's cool, though. At least I know where to go get one. There are factories over here.
Get back to the invasion site, or I'll drag you...
I presume that there's nothing... There are no probes beyond the site, so that's why I just immediately turned around, because there's no point in going over there.
On your knees, cowboy. Sir, this soldier.
Okay. I think we're taking we're taking on the express over this side. Nothing to be found. And we're heading back over the bridge. Yep. Next time I go probe hunting, I'll know that there's one over there. That's funny.
Aliens, body snatchers,
Space invaders!
run for your lives.
Martians! What was
Say your prayers, scumbag. You're under arrest. Stop! Hold it right there.
Okay, we've gotten 15 now. That's half. 15 out of 30. That's not bad. It looks like we're giving up, though. That might be the end of... Yeah. I mean, 15 out of 30 is not too terrible. That's, you know, that's half. Alright, we're going in for more upgrades, I think.
How about your gun or your abilities?
What are we upgrading? The bada boom. Yep, we upgraded the bada booms. Sounds good. I think I was trying to swap over, but there's nothing else we can upgrade at the moment. The quantum deconstructor is the last thing we have left to upgrade. In fact, Not that I really even need it now, since we are not completely done with Armageddon. There's no point at which I will be inside the saucer unless it's a story-based thing. So yeah, but you know, we have the DNA, we may as well use it. But at the moment, we don't. So there you go. Abduction and race can be done off camera. We haven't tried Rampage yet. We'll try that again next week. So that'll be fine. I think we're about to head over to the archives and start going through our archive stuff. I'm not quite sure what it is I'm doing right here. Probably talking about what we accomplished in the capital city. But yeah, as you can see, every other place is done. So capital city is our last spot. All right, we're heading for the Holopox deck. You will notice skin selection is completely done. We have done all the skins. There are none left. So we're done with all that. They're pretty good. So to the thing, mission 19 done. Don't alert the police. Drowned soldiers kills president with an explosion. There you go. We are completely finished with that. There's a new threat. Power suit. This human and his military have attempted to crush the Furon invasion of Earth for long enough that must be eliminated. Tall in stature but small in brain, perhaps he can be persuaded to step on a handily placed device humans have already planted on the battlefield. How can he still think that Mr. Crypt is one of them commies? Maybe that's why he's always wearing them shades. He's too proud to get an eye exam. Guide him onto missiles and explosives on the battlefield. Enhanced Power Suit Mark II Freedom Bringer. There you go. We got some pictures, quite a few of them, in fact. So some sort of mini spaceship, which I don't think we ever saw in the game, or at least I haven't so far. So maybe that's coming up. Like a little mini saucer. The landscape of saucer coming into the city. Mutts, the brand dogs love. Some bunker stuff, looks like. Crypto, who as a clown, looks like it. Some sort of injections or extraction thing. Enjoy this delicious treat, yummo. Plastic bag. And there's a mech. And there's a gun of some sort. Greatest spectacle ever. Outlaw Ranger. No man drew on him and lived. No man ever drew on him and lived. A modular building of some kind. Pretty cool how they can put them together like that. Clever. One of those mine balloon deals. Spy plane shot down. President demands budget increase to fight Red Menace. Miss Uniontown loses to Miss Rockwell. Can't read what that says. Something world peace speech fails to win over judge. Another gun. Attack of the Space Squid. Terror strikes in Technicolor. Some weather effects, it looks like. A bomb of some sort. The White House. Nice. Another building. Capital City Block 1, Block 2, Block 3, 4, and Capitol Balcony. Yep. Vote and choose integrity and honesty. Re-elect U.S. President Huffman for a better country. Amended for president. For peace and security. Register and vote now. Walfords. Again, another modular building that they can put together however they want. Pretty good design. Look at that. There are no pluses left there. So statistics. Yep. Okay, guys, I think we're done. Yeah, we're heading back to the main menu. Yeah, I think I'm going to look at my trophies here. Or I'm trying to look at my trophies. I think that's what I'm trying to do at this point. Not having the best luck, but there we go. We're using the mouse. Okay, achievements. You guys can see what we got. So the ones that are locked are down there at the bottom. So the glory of the Furon Empire, pyrokinesis. That's one we can do. The rest of the, like, most of these we're going to get automatically. I think the only one that I need to actually work for is pyrokinesis, which is easy enough. Set something on fire, then you destroy a hapless human. That's doable. All right, guys. Well, there you go. That's it. We are done here. So we will stop here and we will pick this back up in the next episode. So I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Thanks a lot.